Yeah, what's up? Got
What
Deja in
up?
here today, and Deja, you could tell the audience what we're talking about today.
Heck yeah. What's up, guys? So, me and Pierre, well, obviously, he's got a few changes going on, right? We've kind of been revamping our Facebook, revamping everything, our structure, and all of that good stuff. So, we wanted to give you guys a few tips about how to make your guys' videos look more professional, like ours, but also how do you push past that fear, right? Over the past week, I've been going through a lot with our students of how do you push past the fear of getting on live videos. So, ready to jump into it, bro?
Oh yes. If you guys are just now coming in here, I want you to hashtag live, hashtag replay. If y'all catching this replay, let me know where you guys are tuning in from for we can get this started today. So we want to get you guys past your fears and be able to structure your live videos so where they're a little bit more professional than when you first got started. Because I remember when I first got started, I was scared as heck. Very, very scared. I was like, oh my God, what's going on? Because I had to look at myself. It's like I was looking in a mirror. But one tip that I got for you guys to get past the fear is to do your mirror work every day. You want to do your mirror work, right? Because remember, when you're doing the live video, it's like you're looking at yourself. So the more confident you are, the more that you could get on the live, right? And actually walk people through your life and who you truly are as a person.
100%. Dude, that was a huge tip I think that Sam actually started doing. I remember seeing a video of his where he was just standing in front of the mirror and just proclaiming his affirmations throughout the day. So as far as like a mirror work goes, guys, one of the things, because I know a lot of people are like, what's mirror work, right? You can look it up on Google. There's a couple different ways to do it. For me personally, when I'm doing mirror work, I first like to get myself into a good state of mind, right? It's always the first step in any type of like personal development I do. So I'll think of like 3 to 5 things that I'm grateful for. And then the second thing is I try to tell myself 2 to 3 things that I love about myself, right? The mirror work and live videos in general is a really great way to help you with self-reflecting, right? Studying yourself so you can figure out who you truly are and then create the lifestyle and the type of person that you want to be in the future.
So you want to always just hop on there and just do a Facebook Live, no matter what, no matter what's going on. Just hop on there and just get started. To do anything, to get past the fear, you just got to get started and just do it. Just do it, like the Nike sign. Just do it. So just hop out there and just go out there and just be yourself, right? Just pick that phone up, put it in your face, and say, you know what? I'm ready for God's grace, right? Part of God's grace is giving you boldness to do the things that you were put here to do.
100%. So one thing that I would say based off of that too, to make your videos more structured, I would say one of the big things that I would say is this. Try to keep it as simple as possible, right? Try to keep the structure very, very simple. I noticed when I tried to like map out like an entire script for myself when I was going on those live videos, I would completely forget everything that I was going to say because it wasn't me, right? A script means that you're trying to go off of what someone else is saying, right? It's not you being yourself. So keep things very simple. One of the structures that I use is this. The first thing I do is I always introduce myself, right? That's always the first thing. Always introduce yourself, tell people kind of where you're coming from. The second thing I always do is I kind of give a little overview, right? Like, hey guys, today we're going to be talking about this. You've seen me and Pierre do it right here on this live video. That's the second thing. The third thing that I would recommend is to make sure that, oh, I think Pierre got kicked out of the broadcast. Doesn't matter. Third thing that I would say is before you start talking about your topic, if you're going to give any type of shout outs to people, do it before you start talking about your description, right? What that helps you do is it helps you with staying on track, right? So you're not getting super, super sidetracked. If you can give your shout outs before, right, and then talk about your topic, you can wait to give any shout outs until after you get done with the topic so you're not getting confused. I know when I first started doing live videos, I would start talking about the topic and then I would see people jumping on. So I would give a few shout outs in the middle of me explaining something. It made me lose my train of thought and then I'd have to scramble around trying to recollect my thoughts while I'm on the live video. I would get frustrated with myself and make my video way longer. So it's just the easy way with being able to kind of make it more simple, right? So just make sure to introduce yourself. Make sure before you talk about your description, if you're going to give shout outs, go ahead and do that. Third thing is to talk about your description. Keep it a very, very simple thing, right? The goal is not to overload people with a massive amount of information in one video. It's basically just to try to get your point across. Like in this video, right? We're really just trying to get the point across that the best way for you to do videos in a more professional way is for you to be able to be yourself, right? Kind of the structure type of ways. Now, when it comes to the tools that we use, the technical side of things. So this is a green screen, right? Obviously a green screen, but a lot of people are like, dude, I don't want to pay like $100 and something bucks, right? For a green screen. So I want to show you what me and Pierre did. Super cool. We literally got our green screen guys for like $2-3 at Walmart. I'm not even joking. So here's what we did. I'm going to turn this off so you guys can see. Maybe Pierre will be able to jump on afterwards. All right. So this is not an actual green screen, as you can see. It's just a tablecloth. So what I did is I went into Walmart. I went to the birthday section, right? And I seen a bunch of different colored tablecloths there. And they had this super bright green one. So we got it. We hung it up behind us, right? It was only a few bucks. So if it didn't work, it wasn't a big deal. Hung it up behind us and boom, right? It works exactly like a green screen. So you can get an application called StreamYard. You'll see that this is the name for it. Pierre, I do believe, dropped a link in the comments below for you guys to click on if you guys want to go ahead and get that software. But basically, you can upload any type of image that you want behind you, right? Any type of image. And this is a cool way to, if you guys have like a very boring background, you got like a white background, right? And you're kind of tired of it, you want to spice things up a little bit, use something like that, right? Use something like that. That's a super, super great way for you to be able to spice it up a little bit. Plus, StreamYard has great things where it kind of shows my name right here, right? You can put banners up on the screen. I show you guys, but Pierre actually started the stream, so I'm not able to show you everything with it. But you can put banners, you can upload the comments onto the screen. You can do so much with StreamYard. So if you want that, I do believe Pierre dropped his link in the comments for you guys to click on and get it there. Now, if you guys are just starting out, right? If you are just starting out and you don't want to deal with the green screen stuff, you just want to make it look a little bit more professional. Maybe you're used to walking on your lives and you want to do it a little bit differently. Or maybe you are just starting out and you want to start doing them professional right off the bat. One of the things that I would recommend is to get a stand, right? Get a phone stand that you can use like this. I got this one for, I think like $20 is how much this one was. You can get something like this. Your phone sits right on it. Look at this, just like that. Phone sits right on it. You can have it on your desk, just sitting there while you're on the live, but it just makes it to where it's way more steady for you guys and makes it look more professional to your audience. Welcome back, bro.
Oh, how you doing? Oh my God, my computer went out. The battery went dead. It's okay.
You gotta love it.
Here's another thing about doing Facebook Lives. When you're having technical issues or something happen, make sure that you're prepared. I didn't check the battery on my computer and it died, right? That's just a simple fix, right? That's a simple fix. I could have made sure my computer was all fully charged before I got on the StreamYard Live, right? Facebook Live.
But the good thing with those guys, when you do have technical issues, I had someone today too. They were super frustrated with it. Most people, when they start having technical issues, what's the first thing you want to do, right? What's the first thing you want to do with your phone? You want to throw it against the wall, right? Same thing with your computer. So instead of getting angry and upset when technical things happen, do like you would do anything. Take a deep breath and calm down, and then reach out to someone like a friend or a techie or whoever that can help you with that process. So you're not freaking out and over irritating yourself for no reason.
Right. Because I've done that too. Like
I know.
Take a deep breath and just relax and just try to figure it out. Because the more that you get frustrated, the more that you're going to keep finding more problems and you're not going to find a solution to them. So you always want to just take a deep breath, you know what? And just take a break for a second sometimes. Just leave it alone. Come back to it. That's with anything that you do, though.
100%. Exactly. Apply it to your life too, guys. So Pierre, when you first did a live video, right? Because I'm sure everybody's intrigued to hear this. What was your experience like? Your very, very first live video?
My very first live video, I didn't know what to say. I was stuttering. I was like, I was scared, literally shaking in my boots. But the more that I did them, I got more comfortable with doing Facebook Lives, right? And I realized that the message that I have is to help other people. So how would I be if I just held things back, right? And I was scared to get on the
Yep.
live. That means I'm holding things back from, like, holding tips, holding valuable content, right? That I could be telling you guys. And fear stops you from doing a lot of things that you know you should be doing.
100%. I was the same way. I remember I had written out this like entire script the very first time I went live.
Yeah.
And I got there, right? I was ready like for the script and I like pushed the go live button. Well, actually, before I pushed that go live button, I probably stared at that button for probably an hour. Like just like, oh man, this is gonna be so horrible. People are gonna think that I'm crazy and whatever, right? All the limiting beliefs flooding my head. And then finally I was like, you know what, screw it. And I just pressed it. And because it was a surprise to me even that I pressed the button, I just stood at the camera for a second. So I had my paper like this and I was just like, oh, hey guys, like, yeah, how is it going? You got Daisha here. Like, it was so weird and awkward and I just butchered it. And now look where we are, right? Like, that's the power of it. Like, when you do something that scares you, it pushes you, it makes you grow. And
Right.
that's when you start seeing advancement. Like, Rome wasn't built in a day, right?
Right.
So people that are super successful out there, that are super great on camera, they sucked at one point. Right. So if you want to get to the point where you're good on video, you're going to have to, what our mentor says sometimes, embrace the suck and just jump right into it.
Right. Just jump right into it, right? Jump right into it. Don't think about it too much. Get out of your head and get more into your heart. Because the more that you get out of your head and you get into your heart, the more that you step into that true you. I call it the true you, right? True you.
Yeah.
You step into the true you and you're not overthinking things. You're actually going from the heart. And when you come from the heart, you're showing your viewers, your viewers love. You're showing your audience pure love, right? Instead of staying in your head, being all nervous, because they learn by your example. So if you're confident, say that, like I said, if you're confident and you let the fear go and you walk into your, show the audience your naked soul. Every time you start showing your naked soul, they like the audience looking at you like, you know what, that person's a leader. You know what, Deja's a leader. You know, Pierre's a leader, right? Because they could get on a Facebook Live and put that fear stuff to the side, right? And step into their true being, their true nature of walking into boldness and just getting out there and just doing it. Right? It doesn't matter what people think. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you think, because sometimes we think some crazy things that just doesn't make any sense. So just get out there and do it, and step-by-step process. Like, you could, don't think too far into it. Just relay the message. Give your audience, engage with your audience. That's a big thing too when you're doing a Facebook Live. You want to engage with your audience. You want to tell people, you want to give people shout outs. You want to say, right, hashtag live, hashtag replay. Guys, let me know where you guys are tuning in from so I could give you guys a shout out, right? And then you always want to say your name, say what you do. Like, my name is Pierre Ingram. I'm from Ohio. Nice to meet you guys. Thank you guys for tuning in to my live broadcast today. And I just wanted to talk about how to do a professional Facebook Live, right?
Exactly. So yeah, guys, just take that structure that I was talking about right before Pierre came back. Just go through your intro, explain your description a little bit, right? And then when you're closing out the video, wrap back around. Hey guys, again, my name is Daisha Hanks coming to you from North Dakota. Appreciate you guys for jumping on. I'll catch you in the next video, right? That's it, right? That's all you have to do. And like Pierre's saying, it's just like you're talking to someone. That's it. You're just trying to get to know people, let people into your naked soul and get out of your head. Have you ever noticed when you're like going to like type in your PIN number and sometimes you forget it, right? You forget it, but then all of a sudden your hand gets on that button and it just types it in automatically without you even thinking about it? It's because your body is trained to do more than what your mind is, right? So with that being said, when we start training our minds, right, and our bodies to get this personal development into our minds, if we are reading books consistently, right, our body's probably going to know more about that book than even our minds are. So when Pierre says to stop thinking, he doesn't say like, make your head go completely blank, right? He's basically just saying, allow the information to flow that you already know. Don't try to overcomplicate it, right? If I was trying to overcomplicate it, thinking, Daisha, what are you going to say next? Like, no, should we really say that? Like, I don't know if you're letting that flow, it's going to be like 2 minutes before you even get a sentence out, right? And then, of course, you're going to freeze up because you just realized you wasted 2 minutes thinking about what you were going to say, right? So get out of your head. Like Pierre said, get into your heart, and you guys will do absolutely fine. I promise you.
Exactly. Just like Deja said, right? Like, we didn't hop in here just knowing what to do on a Facebook Live. It just didn't I just didn't start doing Facebook Lives and knew everything. No, I just got out there and did it, right? You just want to learn it as you go, right? Learn it on the process, right? You want to learn it as you go, right? And you know what? And just take notes sometimes. You might want to take notes. Like, look, I did that right that time, right? So let me hop on another live and just and then look at the recording and look where I can improve at, right? Because you just want to test and you want to tweak. You want to test. You want to test your live videos out, like observe yourself, see where you went wrong at, and just fix it the next time. As simple as that. But you do have to get started to even do that.
Exactly. And when he's saying, guys, like, to start looking at yourself, he's not saying to judge yourself, right? Don't start thinking that, because that's what I thought at first when someone was like, study yourself. I'm like, oh, judge myself? No, that's not what he's saying. What he's saying is to observe yourself. There is no right or wrong in what you did. It's just you observing and figuring out, I like the way that I did it this way. I didn't like how I did it this way. So next time I'm going to do this. Because if you start dwelling on it like, oh man, I really messed up that video. Like, I should have done it better. Gosh dang it, Daisha, why do you have to be such a dummy? Right? If I'm thinking that, I'm never going to want to get on the live video again. Right? Of course I'm going to be scared to get on to the next one. In my mind, I'm thinking I had a bad experience instead of a growing experience. Right? So just allow it to flow, guys. That's really all I can say. And one more thing, because I don't know when we're going to be hopping off. If you guys are wanting to start doing live videos, what I would recommend, your very first live video, right? Your very first live video that you do, just go on and introduce yourself, right? Just go on and introduce yourself. Hey guys, my name's Daisha, coming from North Dakota. I had heard someone else say, hey, you should try to start doing live videos. So I figured I'd hop on, say hi, and tell you guys a little bit about myself. All right, guys, thanks. Have a good day and bye, right? That's it. Your video could literally be 2 minutes. Just get yourself doing it if you're truly wanting to use video to market your products.
Yep. Just get out there and do it. And then you always could start with mirror work. Just go in there and talk to yourself in the mirror. Like, I love you, Pierre. I love you, Daisha. Like, just talk to yourself. Talk to yourself in the mirror. Encourage yourself. Keep encouraging yourself, because eventually you're just going to pick up that phone and just get going anyways. And things don't have to be perfect. So just pick up your phone, just get started, and just go, right? It doesn't have to be perfect. Don't worry about what other people thinking on the other side of that phone, because you cannot even hear their thoughts. It's your own thoughts that you're actually hearing, trying to psych you out, right? Because it's like, you know what? Because it used to do that to me. Like, seriously, I went through this. I used to be like, in my head, be like, Pierre, don't do that. Why are you going to do it live, man? You sound stupid. Why are you doing that? Oh. I had to get that.
That's really how you sound in your head too, right? In your head, it seems so intense, but when you actually like talk it out as to what you're saying to yourself, it just sounds a little whiny, and it doesn't even make sense while you're telling yourself that.
Right. Right. It's like,
all right.
So,
all right, guys.
We're gonna sign up out of here. So I just want to give you, maybe Daisha got a couple more tips to give you guys real quick.
Last thing I would say, guys, like Pierre just kept saying, is just be yourself, right? If you want to be able to stand out from the crowd, the best way for you to do that is to be you, right? There is only one you put on this earth. Like, think about that. That's amazing. There's only one you on this earth. So if you're trying to be original, the only way for you to be original with billions of people in the world is for you to be you. That's how you're going to stand out from the crowd. So hope you guys have a great day. Thank you again, Pierre, for having me on, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. And
make sure you guys, if you guys want to get this platform for you could do these your live videos like this, you're going to see a link in the descriptions. Click the link in the descriptions, right? Below in the description up here. Where is that? But yeah, you can use StreamYard too. Everybody have an awesome and wonderful day. God bless you guys. Hashtag live. If you was catching this live, hashtag replay. Thank you guys for tuning in. I just want to tell you that we love you guys and let's go rock it out. Let's get it. Peace.